Recently I heard the Lord say, I am bringing recompense and restoration to ravaged lands in the lives of my people. What struck me was the word ravaged. There was such an intensity upon the word ravage when I heard it. So, I looked up the meaning of this word. Ravaged, severely damaged, devastated. Synonyms: to lay waste, devastate, ruin, destroy, level, demolish, wreck, plunder, battle-scarred, war-torn. Google. I then began to see many in the body of Christ who were looking at areas of their lives in the natural, and some were looking at areas of their hearts, and there was a deep grief, such a sadness, a loss of hope and strength, as they saw these areas of their lives and hearts that seemed ravaged in the natural. I could feel the heart of the Lord surrounding these ones so strongly. There was such a strong sense of the comfort of the Lord, the love of God and the victory of God. As I leaned in and listened to the Lord, I heard, "My people, I see so many in the place of grief over these areas of hearts and lives, that as you look with your natural eyes you see such devastation. You see that the enemy and circumstance has come in full force and ravaged these areas of your hearts and lives, but I say unto you, take heart. Take heart. Do not despair and do not be hopeless, for I the Lord your God, am the God of recompense and restoration. I am the Lord who turns the plans of the enemy on their head. I am the Lord that uses what the enemy meant for evil against you, for your good." Genesis 50 verse 20. And I say unto you, draw closer to me. Tuck away with me, come closer to my heart and listen to my voice, for I am bringing forth a mighty recompense and restoration in the ravaged places. I say unto you, where there has felt like there has been a constant ravaging and raging of the enemy that has taken place in these areas of your hearts and lives, I say unto you, as you draw close to me and lean your head upon my chest, you are going to not only hear my words of strength and comfort to refuel and restore you in this hour, but you are going to enter into rest. I say unto you that I am bringing rest to these ravaged places in your hearts and lives. By my hand, not by your striving or the works of your hands, but by my Spirit I am bringing you into rest in ways you have not yet known. I am bringing deep rest to your hearts. I am bringing deep rest to the ravaged areas in your lives as you lean upon me, listen to me and trust me. This is an hour of a greater demonstration of my recompense and restoration in these ravaged places. No longer will you feel like you are facing constant cycles of ravaging that have been coming against you, but now you shall know rest in me like you have not yet known. I say unto you that you are going to see my word work, and do its work on a level that you have not yet seen as you continue to take me at my word. I say unto you, lift up your eyes and look to me, for I am where your help comes from. Psalm 121. I say unto you, that the ravaging has been great and it has been intense, but it is nothing compared to the level of recompense and restoration that I am bringing into these ravaged places, by the power of my hand. I say unto you, you will see such deep restoration and recompense in these areas of your hearts and lives on such an unprecedented scale that any trace of where this ravaging has taken root or had effect will no longer remain. I will completely restore, and I will bring recompense far beyond what has been devastated, laid waste, demolished, wrecked and plundered. I say unto you, that you will not move forward in this season with battle scars, but you will move forward in this season healed, whole and restored. You will move forward in this season bathed in my goodness and my mercy as you behold me in ways you have not yet known. I then began to hear hope and strength beginning to fill the atmosphere strongly, and I could hear Psalm 23 verse 6 being declared loudly. Surely goodness and mercy and unfailing love shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever, throughout all my days. Amplified Bible. I knew in that moment the Lord was bringing forth a divine strengthening of heart and stamina to these ones who had felt like they had been so deeply ravaged in this season and many seasons past. I then heard the Lord say, where the enemy has come hard against you and areas of your heart and lives and used circumstances and evil tactics and ploys to bring a plundering and a ravaging, I say unto you, not only am I now bringing forth a greater restoration and recompense in your midst, but I am also filling you with strength, refreshment, and supernatural stamina that you will arise in these days to begin to ravage the plans of the enemy in the very areas that he came with his attacks and ravaged areas of your hearts and lives. I say unto you, that you are arising in this hour of great restoration and recompense in your midst, to not only take back what has been plundered, but you will go forth and plunder the plans of the evil one and his assignments. I say unto you, that where the enemy has come, and through his ravaging, many have been left deeply disorientated and confused, I say unto you, that clarity, discernment and a deeper place of clarity, and insight in prayer and hearing my voice is being restored to you. Where many have endured relentless witchcraft attacks, watch in this recompense and restoration by the power of my hand how I increase your discernment and insight in this hour, to what I am doing, to my divine strategies, to the tactics and plans of the evil one. Watch how you shall co-labor with me at a deeper level in the place of prayer and intercession, to see a whole new realm of overcoming and overturning of the plans of the enemy. Watch the places where the enemy attempts to ravage be occupied as places of revelation, to dismantle and push back, shut down and overcome his plans and tactics.